the question is, how do you identify that you're hitting a plateau?
Yeah.
See, plateau follows a cycle. You start something. At the start of anything, it's very exciting and it's very new. And for instance, me starting my Instagram channel, me starting my YouTube channel, it's very new. And it's the first time I'm doing something. And here, when I make mistakes, I treat it as a learning curve. Because I've never done this before, I treat it as a learning curve. Now, let's say I do this for the next 3 years of my life. In 3 years, I would have picked up decent amount of understanding about this. At this time, what happens is my ego kicks in. Now, when I shoot a video, when I make a mistake, I don't treat it as a learning curve. I see it as, no, I can't be making mistakes. I don't think it's a mistake. And I just try to push it off. The very point where your ego has kicked in is where you start plateauing. So the question to ask yourself on a regular basis as a part of your daily reflection is, or rather a weekly reflection if you ask me, is just ask yourself, what are the points in my life where I might be becoming egoistic? So that's how you identify a plateau. You could be becoming egoistic in your relationships. In fact, you're not just going to hit a plateau, you're going to kill a few relationships, right? Same thing happens in your business. If you feel like you're becoming egoistic in your business, and how do you identify that you're being egoistic? One is a few other people point it out. Swastik, you're not willing to correct your mistakes. That's you being egoistic. A few people point out, but you are very blunt and in fact you yell at them. All of these are signs of you being egoistic. Any place you're being egoistic, you need to know that your growth curve has died. So being egoistic is the sign of plateauing in life.